Hey coaches, it's Krista here for our weekly life coaching gems. And I am at a cute little coffee shop in Kirkwood, Missouri called Taleo. And I just needed to get out of the house. I spend all day, every day working on my coaching business somewhere in my house. And now we are in Gemini season. Summer's getting ready to start. It feels amazing. And I'm like, I want to be out and about and just spend a couple hours here and there at different places in St. Louis. And why not? Right? When you have your own business, you get the luxury to do that. So it's a little distracting because there's people around me. I can hear noises, but we're gonna work with it. So okay, for this week's life coaching gems, I wanted to talk about gratitude because we have an upcoming 21-day business gratitude challenge that I am officially announcing to the public today that it's open for registration. It starts Monday, June 16th. I've always wanted to host a challenge and I have never done it before. I participated in other people's challenges and they're really fun and it's a great way to create a new habit. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to be hosting my own for Born to Coach for the first time. So I really hope that you guys will consider joining us and being a part of that. And the reason that I created this challenge and I'm focusing in on gratitude is something that I feel for every coach, for every entrepreneur, that this should be a really foundational part of your business strategy system. And I feel a lot of people don't talk about that. And I want to share why gratitude is so powerful. There's a lot of psychology and neuroscience and just spiritual practices that back up gratitude. I will personally share that I did my first 21-day gratitude practice. It was back in, I believe, 2017. Yeah, I had just broken up with my boyfriend, who I thought was the love of my life, and was going through coach training. I was traveling around the world and was just having a really hard. I had gotten divorced about a year and a half before, and so everything was just kind of catching up to me. I was in a bad place, even though I was starting my coaching journey was really exciting, but it was just a lot of grieving and letting go. And some days I had a hard time getting out of bed. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know about the movie The Secret. Well, there is a book called The Magic, and it's by Rhonda Byrne. And she is one of the creators of the movie The Secret. And this book is a 21-day gratitude practice. And this is the first time I've ever, heard of using gratitude in this way. And someone had recommended it to me. So for the next 21 days, I read the little gratitude exercises in each part of the book. And I noticed that as I was reading about the gratitude, that my mood and energy would start to lift. And then from there, they have you do a gratitude practice every morning and every evening. And I was so amazed and surprised at how quickly it was helping me to heal and to feel stronger and to get through that really painful time. And at the end of the 21 days, I was convinced. I was a believer in the power of gratitude. And ever since then, I've been recommending gratitude practices to all my clients and my students as a way to, help you through life and become more resilient, become stronger, and attract more of what you want in life as well. So think about it this way. If a lot of us, we tend to wake up in the morning and those fear-based thoughts will start kicking in. And we're thinking like, oh my gosh, am I going to make it as a life coach? And will anybody want to pay for my packages? And will I ever be able to quit my day job? And what if I'm going to be stuck in this day job forever? Or maybe I'm getting ready to promote a new group coaching program or one-to-one coaching offer. And we're just there's a lot of fear, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety that comes up with that. And the more that we lead our day with those thoughts and we design our business with those thoughts, that tends to expand, right? What we focus on expands. And then that's going to become more of our reality and more of our what's going to show up and manifest in our life. So what this challenge is going to do is for the next 21 days, I am going to be giving you guys are going to get to join my Born to Coach Training Academy private student Facebook group, which I am so excited to have you in there. And every day I am going to be giving a gratitude journal prompt in there or instruction. And then you're just going to take a couple of minutes and you can share a selfie or a picture of something that you're grateful for in your coaching business. So maybe you are using a new software program in your business that is making it so much easier to keep track of your clients. You would snap a picture of the software program and you say, I'm so grateful for this program because dot, dot, dot. So it literally takes like less than 5 minutes to do this post. And the next prompt, would be like, tell us why you're grateful about maybe working with your first coach. And then you'd share a story or two about how coaching came into your life and why you're grateful for that. And so what that's going to do is that's going to start to rewire your brain and teach your brain to start looking for the positive, looking for the good with your business. And then what that's going to do too is it's going to raise your vibrational frequency. So most humans vibrate at 70 megahertz. How are you going to say 70 megahertz every day? And then when you start practicing gratitude and you think it and you feel it in your body and practice it, it raises that vibrational frequency to 540 megahertz, right? And so people are going to feel that energy shift from you and they're going to want to be around you more and they're going to want to sign up for your offers and they're going to want to watch your content and they're going to want to learn from you because you're going to feel that shift in your vibrational frequency and energy just from practicing and feeling gratitude for as little as 5 minutes a day. Okay. So I have some notes here. I'm going to see if there's anything that I missed in terms of gratitude. And so just basically when you're practicing from gratitude, you're practicing from a place of overflow instead of fear. So every day in life, every day when we're working on business, we really want to stop and pause and say, am I operating from a place of fear or am I operating from a place of overflow? So that's a good thing to really be more conscious of, because if you operate from a place of fear, then that's going to show up more in your life, in your business, and things are going to feel harder. You're not going to attract as many clients. You're not going to make as much money versus if you're operating more from a place of love, positivity, gratitude, you are just going to become a natural client magnet. People want to be around other people who are happy, who are positive, who are grateful, even in the hard times. That's another thing that's great about gratitude is that it gets you through the hard times, just like the story that I shared earlier when I was, navigating the loss of my divorce and then my boyfriend after that. And I had sold all my stuff. I sold out my house. I gave away my 2 pugs that I loved very much. And I just was in a really hard, bad spot in life. And the gratitude helped me to become more resilient and to get through that hard time. And sometimes running a business can be really hard and challenging. There's going to be slow months. Like I said, your worries, your fears, your doubts, your imposter syndrome is going to creep up when you're starting your business, running your coaching business, and the gratitude can really help to neutralize that and not let that fear run the show. And then gratitude, it rewires your brain as well. Our brains are neuroplastic, they're constantly changing. And so every time you do gratitude, you're creating new neural pathways that are focusing more on the positive thinking, emotional regulation, resilience. So doing this 21-day gratitude challenge with us is going to strengthen your brain as well. Just like you're going, you go to the gym and you would lift weights and do reps to make your muscles stronger. Doing this 21-day gratitude challenge with us is also going to make your brain stronger as well. And then gratitude also lowers stress as well. It reduces cortisol. So this is the stress hormone that you produce when you're experiencing stressful thoughts. Your nervous system is going to be more regulated. Studies show that people who practice gratitude have lower blood pressure, better sleep, and more emotional resilience, right? Who doesn't want that? So the reason we're doing this for 21 days is that's usually what it takes to start to make significant progress on creating a new way of thinking and showing up and being in this world. But the average, it takes about 66 days to form a new habit. And for some people, it can take as little as 18 days, and other people can take as much as up to 254 days. But that would be a really long time to do a challenge. So 21 days is like a good sweet spot where you're going to start to make some progress and see some significant shifts in your personal life, in your coaching business, and in your everyday life as well, with practicing gratitude for as little as 5 minutes. So, yeah, hopefully I have you guys convinced on the power of gratitude and that this needs to be an important part of your business strategy moving forward if you want to be a successful life coach and just a successful human in general in this world. So there's more information below on how to register for our 21-day gratitude challenge that's starting on Monday, June 16th. We also have some really fantastic prizes in there as well too for people who finish. We're going to have one winner receive a spot from our From Idea to Income course that teaches you how to get your life coaching business set up in the next week. And then I'm also going to be gifting a private mini business intuitive strategy session with me where I'm going to work with you one-on-one for 90 minutes. We're going to get your coaching niche figured out. We're going to get your coaching package established and your marketing plan put together. So that way you know what to start selling and offering people so you can start enrolling people into your transformational experience. So I'm going to be gifting one of those. And then we are going to be gifting a partial scholarship opportunity for our Born to Coach Training Academy. So this is the big one. This is normally a $12,000 program. And for the partial scholarship winner, it'll only be $6,000. And then we have payment plans available as well to make that more easily affordable and accessible. And this is our level 2 ICF accredited coach training program, where we are going to teach you how to be a transformational professional life coach and give you the opportunity to earn those ICF credentials to be put behind your name to give you more opportunities out there to make income and to become a professional coach. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've been getting really good feedback from a lot of you who've been starting to watch the Life Coach Gems of how you've really been enjoying these kind of like little mini YouTube video podcast episodes from me. So if there's ever a topic you want me to talk about or a question you want me to answer in terms of becoming a successful life coach, building a successful coaching practice, I would love to hear from you. You can always respond back to this email. Otherwise, I hope to see you guys in our business gratitude challenge. It's going to be so much fun. And yeah, have a great upcoming week. All right. Bye.